After senior Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge, now Pawan Kumar Bansal has been quizzed by the Enforcement Directorate in the National Herald case. Republic TV confronted Pawan Bansal on his role in the case.
In AJL or Young India, sir, you have been summoned by Enforcement Directorate.
अरे उतरने दो सर को.
बस you have been summoned. कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप?
Just the call ना.
कुछ
कब?
So you can see that Pawan Kumar Bansal, former minister in UPA government, has now been summoned there by Enforcement Directorate. We are showing you pictures of Pawan Kumar Bansal, who is now entering inside the ED office. Yesterday, Mallikarjun Kharge was also summoned, and today Pawan Bansal has been summoned. We showed you the pictures of Pawan Bansal, who just entered inside the Enforcement Directorate office, and now he is going inside the office of ED. Remember that this is a National Herald case in which the Congress leaders are now being summoned. We are continuously showing you the pictures of Pawan Bansal, who is now there inside the ED office. So after Mallikarjun Kharge, now Pawan Bansal, who has been summoned by Enforcement Directorate, will have to wait and watch as to how the investigation in this case is going to further proceed.
Republic TV confronting Pawan Kumar Bansal there. Piyush, you've just confronted Pawan Kumar Bansal. He's refusing to comment anything really, because now he has gone to the Enforcement Directorate, where he was summoned a day after Mallikarjun Kharge. Now, what are the charges being levelled against them? And take us through the investigation into the National Herald case. What is the ED looking at right now here?
Well, Crispino, remember that ED had earlier attached the properties worth rupees more than 60 crore in Haryana because the land which was given to AJL was illegally allotted to national in this very case to few leaders. And looking at that, Enforcement Directorate had attached that property. That's the point of investigation which we know so far. Since the time this case was registered in 2011 to 12, the investigations are going on. Not only ED but the leaders of Congress party whose names are there are on the radar of income tax. Also, today there's a very big development which is now taking place here at the Enforcement Directorate office. I would ask Anil Sharma to continue to show you pictures from right outside ED office, where Pawan Kumar Bansal has now been summoned. He has just entered inside the ED office. We tried to show you the pictures also. We also tried to speak to Pawan Bansal, though he did not say anything, but he has assured us, Crispino, that as and when he comes out, he will talk to us and then tell us about the point of questioning and the line of questioning which he faced there inside the Enforcement Directorate office. But remember that this entire case is about National Herald case, and ED is right now probing money laundering against this very case. Earlier, Mallikarjun Kharge was also summoned. In fact, sources suggested that Kharge was holding important positions in AJL and other organizations related in this very case, and that is why ED had summoned him to seek few information, to do some sort of clarifications. That is why Mallikarjun Kharge was yesterday called in. Today, Pawan Kumar Bansal, who is also very senior leader of the Congress party, in fact, he was the one who was holding important portfolios in UPA government. A series of allegations were also leveled on him. Scam, he also faced the allegations of corruption when he was minister in UPA government. So now, Mallikarjun Kharge, now Pawan Kumar Bansal has been summoned. We'll have to wait and watch, Crispino, how the investigation of Enforcement Directorate is further going to take place. You would remember that this case was basically filed in 2011 to 12 by Subramaniam Swamy and Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi. Even they had to face the heat of investigation. In fact, they were summoned by courts a couple of years back. We also showed those pictures also to our viewers. And today, as the investigation proceeds, Congress leaders are now facing the heat of investigation, and that is why after Mallikarjun Kharge, now Pawan Kumar Bansal has also been summoned in this case. We'll have to wait and watch what more things ED is going to further unearth. But here here at ED office, which is in National Capital. Pawan Kumar Bansal has been summoned.
Right.
We tried to speak to him. He told us that after the investigation comes to an end, he will speak
Yes.
to us. We are still waiting for a word coming in from Pawan Bansal. Crispino.
Piyush, we continue to track all the latest developments in the National Herald case. Thank you for joining us this morning.